It's a we, it's not a me in football when you're in a team.
Hello everyone and welcome to the TeamViewer Manchester United interview, where we'll be discussing and learning all about partnerships and what makes a successful team. And what better guests to have on the first in series than the Manchester United manager Gunnar Solskjaer and the CEO of TeamViewer Oliver Steil. Well, Oliver, first of all, for you as the CEO of TeamViewer, our new principal sponsor, do you want to give us an introduction to yourself and tell us what TeamViewer is all about?
Yeah, so TeamViewer is a software company. A software connects people, connects machines, devices, mobile phones. I should say we're incredibly proud to be the new partner. I mean, the whole company is excited, people are excited, and we look forward to maybe help to digitalize Manchester United also a little bit.
When you're in a team, you're still an individual. You still have your own qualities and individuality, but we still need that exceptional talent. What makes the difference? And the player who does things on his own, the pass from Eric Cantona or the dribble from Marcus Rashford. Within a team framework, you still let them express themselves, and that's particularly a trait here at Man United. It's not just winning. We want to win in a certain way. We want to make it exciting for everyone.
The thing you need most, I think you need people who are emotional about what they do. So people in TeamViewer, they live and breathe TeamViewer. They like the purpose of creating a world that works better, connecting people, making sure people can help each other. You have access to information. So that's fundamentally a good thing which we do.
You need to get everyone pulling in the same direction. As the manager, you just want to make everyone feel that they can be the best version of themselves, that I can contribute to this team. And that's not always me telling them what to do, it's me stepping back and letting them get on with it. Coaches and players.
You need to bring people together, and it's fascinating to see when scale starts to play, when suddenly different people who are individually very strong work together and share. They get organized, one is taking the leadership, and then you feel like, okay, this team is humming, there's something coming out. This is not a given in a business. The obvious issue is always complexity and how do we make it work, and we are not so close to each other anymore, and that's the day-to-day challenge. And in that, I think there's a lot to learn about sports and how to take back yourself and get yourself into the group and make the group function rather than yourself.
I played under Sir Alex and he was a master of managing. He managed 25 international players. To see the way he kept everyone pulling the same way, and we knew we were going to be an important part of the team, but he always made me feel important if I supported the team when I didn't play. And I think it's a we, it's not a me in football when you're in a team.
The ability to connect to people all around the world, the use of interactive elements, the use of augmented reality, the use of augmented reality glasses, VR glasses. So there's so much more you can do in terms of virtual experience. And I think due to COVID, there was such a catalyst to try out these new ways of working. We want to learn, so look in how a football club works and understand where we can help, what is possible, and hopefully we will find interesting ways to use technology in a exciting and an entertaining way also for the fans.
And I'm excited to learn how we can use TeamViewer's product. The last 15-20 years, the development with the use of data technology is unbelievable. Now we have data on absolutely everything.
I think there's more ways to excite fans by sharing views, sharing data, sharing experiences, using augmented reality, using processes to just enrich the experience. And you have that in other sports as well, where you have different camera angles, where you have different data. You can see it through the eyes of a player, maybe certain situations. So there's so much we can think about going forward, and we have the time to do so, to make it even more exciting. And some of these formats then will work even if you're not in the stadium, and some will enrich your experience when you have been in the stadium or you are in the stadium. So just playing around with it and seeing what is possible and making it fun and listen to fans and see what they like and don't like, I think will be a super interesting experience for all of us.
In today's football, it's so much more diverse than, say, 20 years ago or 30 years ago. There's players from different countries, there's players with different cultures. So exciting to be the man who tries to gel this into a football team?
So 1,500 people globally, very different people, very diverse background, which I think is one of our strengths actually. I think we have 70 nationalities or so. You need to share the same values, right? You need to try to do the same and work on some level in the same way. With all the differences, it's fascinating to kind of meet different people every single day, to learn more situations, more problems, more successes. So that's great, but then you have to somehow glue it together to certain values, and some principles have to be the same.
You have an environment, you have a culture, the way you do things. And when you bring people in, you need to make sure they feel a belonging, that they belong here, that they find their almost reason and their purpose of being here at Man United and feeling part of it, being part of something bigger than yourself, but also representing your country and your family and yourself in the best possible way.
Very nice meeting you, Ole.
It'll be good to see you, Oliver.
Thanks. Cheers. Bye-bye.